So recently, Loomex Group launched our new course catalog. We're pretty excited about it. We offer well over 30 courses between municipalities, the aerospace, and institutional sectors. We're really excited that we just flipped most of our courses to virtual, so we can offer them both in person or virtually, regardless of where you are in the world. Terry, talk a bit about the features of the course catalog and some of the courses that we offer.
The course catalog, first off, I got to tell how proud I am of the team that's put this together. This has been a lot of work, pulling all our courses together that have been being built for the last 10 or 11 years. So it's been what a great process to go through this and to have this finished product now. So and as I say, finished product, it's dynamic, and as we keep adding, we design it so that you can keep adding adding to the courses, as well as made it so there's fillable forms in that. So that's the first thing I'd like to talk about, is just how proud of the team I am. The courses, you see when you look at the course catalog, it's kind of laid out in kind of municipal world or the aviation world or business world, and then there's some combination courses. One of the neat things about some of the courses that we build in there, they're not specific to just maybe the aviation side. So you take our human factors course that we teach. The human factors about how accidents happen, and fatigue management isn't just for one sector of our business, it's for all across, and we can tailor it for any sort of business or industry or institutional that needs be. A couple of our premier courses, scribe note taking, how note taking is so important right now with what's going on around the world. It's one of our signature courses that we've been teaching for a long time. We just give it a refresh just prior to the pandemic happening, but it's one of the great courses that we offer. Crisis communication, again, another course that's so timely that if people haven't had crisis communication, that they really could be using that. Emergency management, we've broke down the emergency management courses, right from everything from an introduction to emergency management to the senior officials. There's some of the people we forget sometimes that they need to really learn their roles within the emergency management program, to each of the positions under the IMS. Again, one of the neat things about our company, the Loomex Group, is that we can also tailor any course, or if you have a course that you'd like to have or there's a need for it, we have enough expertise within the organization that we can build that course as well too. So sometimes it's taking the base of one of our courses and we just kind of branch that out, or we combine a couple of courses together to make the course that you require.
So our education and compliance division is very diversified. Can you just touch on the areas that you would cover off in your division?
The education and compliance division is it's kind of a unique division that has a lot of different touches to different people and different types of businesses. We do everything there, from teaching in both, not only in airports and municipalities and businesses, in emergency management, in human factors, in really a number of courses, right through to we do compliance as well. That's the other part of the division. So we do compliance for airports. We basically go in and we kind of make sure that they're compliant with the regulations that are out there. Included in that, and could be they're exercising, doing their auditing. We do auditings all across the country. The other thing that we do is we do compliance for municipalities. So municipalities have to make sure they meet the provincial acts. So we have municipalities that we work for that we just do all their compliance for them. We make sure they do their meetings, we do all the minutes for them, we look after doing their exercising, we look after doing their hazards identification and risk assessment, and we look after doing their critical infrastructure, everything they need for the compliance. The advantage for the Loomex Group doing that, a lot of time in both the aviation side or the municipal side, the compliance is on an individual that has a lot of other things on their plate. And so they struggle at trying to make sure that they're compliant. So what the advantage for us is it's kind of what we do. So you can bring us in for a very reasonable cost, and we'll look after you and make sure that you're compliant. So at the end of the year, you receive a document that says, this is what all you've done, this is the compliance that you completed, and they can then pass it on to the right, whether it's federal or provincial government, to make sure that to get their compliance notice. So that's pretty neat. The other thing about our education and compliance division is the diversity that we have with our instructors and our experts. We have everybody from the first responder services right on through to the hospital organizations. We have university people. We have people that have just spent years and years in emergency management and their passion in emergency management. The good thing about our network that we have is that if there was a client that needed a certain type of training or compliance or a business model, we have people that we can draw on, whether it's internal or maybe some of our external people that we can draw on to help them with that. So it's an exciting division because it is so diverse and kind of it just evolves, and that's what's really neat about it.
Yeah, we shouldn't lose sight of the recruiting we do. We do HR recruiting for specialty jobs, for instance, fire chief roles in remote northern communities. So again, because we have the good networks and the right people with the experience to be able to do that sort of thing, that it's another advantage to these smaller municipalities in Northern Ontario.
And I think the other thing that shines through is our passion. I mean, we're very, very passionate at what we do, and I think that shows that when we go in to meet with our clients, and no matter whether it's a business or an aviation or municipality, we're very passionate about doing the right thing for them, about making sure that they're getting the best value. Really, everybody is important to us, and I think that's a real key to our business, is that we really truly, everybody we work for gets the same level of service, and it's all at the top shelf.